SB on the beat.
Hey guys, I know it's a late night, right? Listen, before I lay me down to sleep, it's kind of interesting how the Tiger King series that Netflix has made a lot of money on sort of hemming people up, right? But listen, man, pretty interesting news came out of South Carolina today. You guys may, or surely you remember old Doc Antle. Old Doc Antle, this old white man who, I don't know, he seemed like he got off on displaying women. You know, he has this huge safari park out there in the Carolinas out there. And there's been a lot of talk and a lot of rumor over the years about old Doc Antle, who became famous by going on talk shows late at night and displaying his Jack Hanna skills. What's up with it, Third Eye? I guess he was like a Jack Hanna 2.0, right? Back in his younger days, right? When his hair was still, it's all white now, but when his hair still had some color to it, right? But this man has gotten old over the years and ended up becoming somewhat of a star after Tiger King was released out by Netflix to the public a few years ago. And tonight, it has culminated into the arrest of Bhagavan, Doc Antle, who by all reports, okay, not only by all reports, just even talking to the dude, all right, this is the guy that was breeding tigers and lions together, creating these oversized liger creatures, right? Very aggressive cats. There's a lot of fucked up shit that happens in the animal world. And there's been a lot of rumor over the years also that Doc Antle has participated in the cub. There's this whole like cub, this feature of cub petting that sort of makes its way from zoo to zoo to zoo to zoo. You know, he has, like I said, his own safari or whatnot in South Carolina. And the problem with the whole cub petting thing is that the animals, you can only cub pet them for a very short amount of time. We're talking months. Literally. And so there's been some rumor about, what happened to those animals after Doc Antle had made use of them with their whole cub petting business. And it has been said, and it has been rumored, that Doc Antle has a crematorium on his property. So if there was some cub petting taking place, and say he doesn't have the papers for some of these animals, he does have at his disposal a crematorium. So you can kind of see how that could be a possible problem, right? But listen, the FBI swooped in on Myrtle Beach Safari today. The owner of Myrtle Beach Safari, like I said, Bhagavan, Doc Antle, was booked. It booked into the J. Reuben Long Detention Center. This happened yesterday. And actually, as of right now, no charges have publicly been listed. Even as of this Saturday evening. Now, an FBI source did confirm to the local news there in the Carolinas, WMBF, that yes, the agency had arrested Antle. But they were not able to provide any further information. But it is rumored that money laundering may have a little something to do, or some money laundering allegations. PETA had recently called for an investigation into Myrtle Beach Safari and nonprofit Rare Species Fund that Antle serves as president. The organization had claimed that Doc Antle was using charitable donations to fund the zoo while claiming to support wildlife conservation. Shortly after Doc Antle's arrest, Debbie Metzler, Associate Director of Captive Animal Law Enforcement, PETA, released an additional statement saying, quote, "It's fitting that Doc Antle is behind bars after years of locking up the endangered animals he uses in tawdry photo ops. His legal woes are mounting as PETA recently blew the whistle on his apparent charity scam, and the end to his reign of terrorizing tiger cubs can't come soon enough." As y'all know, Doc Antle is also well known for his appearances in the Tiger King series of Netflix documentaries. And I do have a little news clip here I think it's important that you guys see. Stand by.
Here at 7 o'clock. Up first, Myrtle Beach Safari owner Doc Antle behind bars tonight. An FBI source confirming agents arrested him at the safari today. Now, Antle is known worldwide for his role on the Netflix series Tiger King. FBI agents wouldn't say why they arrested him, and online jail records do not show charges. But this arrest just off the heels of the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, calling for an investigation into Antle. PETA claimed he was using charitable donations to fund the zoo while claiming to support wildlife conservation. We've reached out for more information. We'll let you know as soon as we hear back. Also, new.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not like some whoop-de-doo executive chef.
Hold that thought, They're not going to let us get through without an ad, right? You can forget that. But, man, I know that this guy's legal woes are mounting. Remember, this is also the dude, right? He has a son that embodies him in so many ways. I can't remember his son's name off the top of my head, and this really isn't about him, but I'd be remiss if I did not mention the fact that he has a son that embodies his father in damn near every way and has done several photo ops, specifically some very uncomfortable ones with this liger breed, which is a cross between a tiger and a lion. They're extra large, they're extra aggressive, and they walk and roam on this man's property. To top it off, at this Myrtle Beach Safari place, that this swath of land that he turned into money, okay, where people could come in and pay $100 to pet a tiger cub. A tiger cub that you're only going to be able to pet for like 3 or 4 months before it has to be either put down or sold. Tigers became a huge business with a very small network of people. And honestly, I think every single one of them should be exposed. I don't think we should be holding wild animals such as tigers, lions, and bears, oh my, as captives and hostages in 5-10 acres of land in South Carolina somewhere, or in Oklahoma for that matter. Okay. Oklahoma, have you ever been to Oklahoma? Okay. There's a lot of tornadoes that swoon through Oklahoma, and to top it off, the weather's not really all that great. It gets pretty fucking hot in the summer. All right. Tigers belong in the beautiful forest of Asia, not on somebody's 10-acre plot of land in Oklahoma or South Carolina. And that's how I feel about it. These men have been flouting themselves for a long time. So I don't really feel bad when PETA gets on their ass and really starts, investigating. And, he had been talking about his whole Tiger King series. And what does this mean for the Myrtle Beach safari? There has been some really bad luck that has happened to those that have participated in the Tiger King Netflix series, something I've dubbed the Tiger King curse. Yeah, I really have. I've called it the Tiger King curse. It was, golly, we're talking about people either being dead, killing themselves, going to jail. I mean, it seems to be very synonymous with jail and federal agents. There's been a couple. I mean, then too, come on, how disgusted was it? How disgusted were many of us when we watched Rat Jeff Lowe sit up there and rat another human being out while he's just as much of a shady character, if not more dubious, than anybody else. And that old big fat Chucky fuck, right? The guy with the weird haircut, the bowl haircut, looking like a fat version of Chucky. He did all that ratting and snitching. And then, he came in. He didn't feel bad about it, but I hear he's being investigated too. So listen, very interesting mugshot. Gone are the days of being 25, 30 years old. Ain't nothing wrong with getting older, though, You're just more seasoned is all. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, all of us are getting older, right? But I look at it as just, we're marinating and we're more seasoned than some of these young cats. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the FBI has to say about old Bhagavan, Doc Antle. Again, very strange, dubious guy, to say the least. Very strange, very dubious. There's been a lot of also, too, allegations of weird things by women with this guy. He has no qualms in telling the world that he, enjoys the comfort of more than one woman. Like one woman isn't enough, right? Like one woman isn't enough in life. No, he needs 3 or 4. His life, has to be complete. It's got to be complete. Got to be complete. Anyway, we're going to end this on the Crimes and Investigations page. I just want this to be a short video, and I'll catch y'all next time on that Crime and Investigation channel.